They're refusing patients at this hospital. All patients, that is, except those suspected of having novel coronavirus. The medical staff at this point of the epidemic taking no chances, in full gear. The woman accompanying the patient protected only by a mask. The number of cases keeps leaping. This, apparently, just the latest.
It has 10 ribs. No human has ever lived with 10 ribs. It has 4 skull bones rather than the 6 major ones we have.
I have never ever seen anything like this in my life.
The Atacama skeleton was found in this area of Chile. Now, this is an area that the native peoples had reported seeing small people, which they call the Gentiles. It's an interesting term they use for them, for centuries and perhaps millennia.
God know what I did and thought and said on yesterday and not kill me in my sleep last night? You ask it that way and we can talk. But until you ask the question that way, you don't understand the issue. Until you ask the question that way, you believe the problem is out there. Until you ask the question that way, you believe that there are somehow some individuals who in and of themselves deserve something other than the wrath of Almighty God. Until you ask me the question that way, until you flip the script and ask the question this way and say, why is it that we are here today? Why has he not consumed and devoured each and every one of us? Why, oh God, does your judgment and your wrath tarry?
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ما يبغوني أخش الباب هم يبغوني أروح عند الرضاعة بسم الله.
This is a critical period for managing the mystery virus. Chinese New Year feels less a celebration than a risk. Pointed to this food market as the source of the initial outbreak. He said that illegal wildlife was being sold here. This market's been closed since the end of December. We've been speaking to some locals, though, who've been applying to get compensation because their equipment's still in these stores. And in terms of that disinfection effort, well, these are some of the remnants of it. You've got masks, gloves, overalls. They've just been left there on the side. And that is slightly worrying because this market is cheek and jowl with the rest of the neighborhood people up there. So if there is still contamination here, that might have an effect elsewhere.
all need to understand these are military weapons. These are assault
I have
frequencies.
never ever seen anything like this in my life.
If you garner nothing more than that, that's what you need to know. It's microwave radiation warfare is what this is.